Hello, my loves. Hello. We are recording this on 2/2/22. It's a very powerful beginning of the end. Oh my gosh. I've had the most amazing downloads over the last few days. This morning, off the charts. Off the charts, amazing. And so I'm going to share some of that with you, and we're going to just channel and see what comes through. It usually is a little different always than what I receive. Like, we generally will alter when I say we, I mean me and my Andromedan team, because that's who's with me. That is who I'm channeling today. The Arcturians are here also. So they work as a blend, right? My team is a blend. It's not just Andromedans and Arcturians. The Pleiadians are still around. There's still other beings. My team is multidimensional, just like you and me. But they speak as a one collective consciousness. So it's important that I bring that forward, because we don't want to further create the illusion of separation. And that is what the Earth experience is really about. It's about going deep into separation and awakening within that separation to remember that you are actually everyone and everything, and that you are actually that powerful, and that you are here to have an experience. And so we really want to bring that energy front and center. And the reason why it's so important for you to understand that you are multidimensional and what that even means is because it removes, or let me they're saying rephrase. It breaks the illusion of fear. It helps you remember that fear is the true illusion. And we're going to start with a question. And that question is going to be, what would you do? Who would you be? What would you say if you weren't afraid? If there was no fear? And oftentimes, we don't even recognize that we are in fear. Oh, I'm not afraid. Oh, that's just my belief system. Whatever the case may be. And this is where we want to go. Good morning. This is where we want to go a little deeper with you guys and help you understand what a belief system is. A belief system is a lens of separation. Because there is no right or wrong. There is no good or bad. There are expansive experiences that elate you, that awaken you, that make you feel shivers from your head to your toes, that you feel so deep inside of you that it invokes tears of joy. And there are denser experiences that you have to put physical effort in and dig through to find the hidden gems. But that was the point of this game, was to descend deep into the density to see how fast. Not necessarily, okay, they're saying not how fast. The game is to remember. How far into density can we go and still hold the remembrance of who we are? So going back to the question that I want you guys to contemplate, what would you do? Who would you be? What would you say if you weren't afraid, if you had no fear? if you were fearless, like you were 2 years old wanting to jump off the arm of the sofa and fly, you didn't care. Your parents are the ones, your caregivers are the ones, society are the ones that conditioned you to believe, no, don't do that. That's wrong. That's bad. You're going to get hurt. You're going to have pain. You're going to break something. We didn't come into this experience with fear. We were programmed, conditioned to have fear. Fear is the true illusion here. The true illusion. And so we want to talk a little bit about belief systems, dimensions, and the importance that this year represents that has been touched on, but we want to touch on it a little more. We want to touch on it and really help you guys to understand and break free from the societal programming. There's this illusion that we are separate, even in the spiritual communities, even in the communities that are here to help you on your ascension journey, help you on your path. There's a lot of discussion about 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D, beyond, all the dimensions. And what we want to remind you of is that there is actually no separation of dimensions. They all exist now. They all exist right here. There is no separation. And we come back to this one analogy, this one metaphor, because it has served so well in the past. And we go back to the analog radio. Or any radio, honestly, any radio. All of the stations still exist right now. Your country station, your rock station, your pop station, your religious music, all of it. Instrumental, it's all there. It's all available. It's a matter of you choosing. What do I want to listen to today? What do I want to feel today? What am I feeling today? Do I want to ride that wave? And we know this is such a powerful metaphor, because when you're sad, you tend to gravitate towards music that helps you to feel, to express, to sing, to bring that energy to life so that you can flow through it. If you're happy and joyous and in the vibes, as you guys like to say, you're going to scan the stations. You're gonna turn the dial or find it, on your playlist. The music that matches your frequency. You're not going to want to listen to a sad country song or a soft rock ballad when you are in the vibes. You're just not going to do that. It wouldn't be a resonant match. But we tell you this because we want you to recognize that everything outside of you is actually here and is serving as an opportunity for remembrance of your truth. Everything. The metaphors are all around you. The signs are always all around you. But we have been programmed and conditioned into separation that that doesn't mean anything. It's not a sign. It's not a metaphor. It's not a projection. It's not an opportunity. It's just a radio station. It's just a song. It has no meaning. There's no metaphor. Those frequencies are not separate spaces to be. It's not a destination to reach. It is a frequency that every single being holds within their energy that they can access and align to with simplicity by using intention. By using intention. There's a lot of talk of New Earth. And New Earth is and resides in the 5th dimensional frequency and beyond. Yes. The same way that when you turn to that radio station, you are aligning to that frequency and what lives there. So, we say again, if you are in the depth of your emotional being and you are in your feels of sorrow or regret or heartache, and you turn to that station, it's going to help you navigate that space and time. It's not from the past. It's not from the future. It is a current space and time inside of you. Your inner children, as you like to call it, your past lives, they're not destinations. They're not past. They're alive right now. The journey is for you to pick up all of those pieces and to put them back together again. Do you think things like Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall, right? He broke in pieces and put himself back together again. Again, another metaphor put right in front of you to help you remember that we fell into the density and we shattered so that we would remember that all we had to do was get up and pick up those pieces and go, oh, this is mine, this is me, this is me, this is me, this is me. And not that we're broken. All those pieces are always there. They're always there. They are not past. There is no future. There is only the now. So while you can meet with people to help you tap into those past lives, what they're really doing that most don't even realize that they are doing when they're offering this service is helping you tap in to another piece of you that is alive in this moment. And those inner children that you believe are frozen in time, stuck, they're not. They are just alive within you. And when we ignore the things that are alive inside of us that are trying to speak to us, they can sometimes get loud, trying to get our attention. And if we're not in the now, in the present, if we are not in our awareness, that means we are on autopilot. And that those alive aspects can take the wheel. So now that we have brought in that understanding, a deeper understanding of what multidimensionality is, and that there is no past or future versions of you, it's all versions of you that are alive in the now that you have access to through your intention, through your sovereignty to choose. We want to bring in the energy of belief systems. And all of this has a very instrumental reasoning for us sharing that is now being activated today, that is going to end many illusions and redirect many humans into their divine path, into their divinity, into their sovereignty. And the information that's about to follow is really going to help from where we go from here. So, belief.